We ain't playing nothing in the background.
Count us down. Well, we're here.
Hey. Hello.
Yes, sir.
We are here. Episode 17 of the Trio Pod.
Nice.
Y'all, I hope y'all know me by now, please. Chrissy.
Yeah, they might not know you.
They may not know me.
Well, for our first time listeners.
I may not. Okay, excuse me. Well, let me reintroduce myself. I go by Christian.
Yes, and I go by Miss Mookie.
Miss Mookie.
I'm giving the Miss now.
No,
like
Miss,
I'm
bitch,
giving
no.
it. Yes.
I like that. If you
Thank
nasty
you.
or like.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought she was talking about Miss Mookie, like if Tori was like saying, "Hey, Miss Mookie,"
like respectful.
Respectfully.
No, like Janet. All right.
Oh, okay, that type. Okay.
Thank you,
Hello, Fallon.
I don't have no nickname. I want a nickname.
Foul.
No.
You're tired of that.
No,
Why was it
I'll give you a
lollipop?
nickname today.
All right.
Okay.
I'm actually the king of nicknames.
All right. Well, rebrand
God,
us.
I'm
We're in the
king.
Brandon is
market.
hilarious. So by the end of the show, we have to have a nickname.
Rebrand
nickname.
us.
I
It's
need
going to be the
something.
most watched show ever. Don't trip.
Okay, for sure.
We'll get right to it.
Get our numbers
Let's get
up.
right to it.
Okay, well, this is Kenny,
confidence.
everybody. If y'all know who Kenny is, Kennysays on
Oh, yeah,
IG.
my name is Kenny, if you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny says, fuck with your boy.
Okay.
Introduce yourself. Who are you,
With the
Kenny?
baritone voice.
You said
You
you
know
went to
what's crazy?
Fauché.
So
Like,
it's Kenny on the mic.
I smoked them. Y'all smoked me before, so I
Yes.
got Barry Ken today. My name is Kenny. You know, I'm an LA legend. If I have to say.
Talk about it.
But I do a little bit of everything, jack of all trades. Shit, I used to work at Starbucks next door.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I went
Now
to
they
school,
pay
got my
really
degree in
well.
accounting.
Dope.
I was a band geek and got gifted DJ equipment, and now you see me here today with you guys.
I need you not to give
Thank
us like
you.
a three-liner. Like,
Oh no, okay, we can get right to it.
Not your elevator
We
pitch.
can get right to it. I can give you the 30-minute, but I didn't know how long you
Wrapped
wanted
it
me to
up
do
real
it.
quick.
Right? We need a round of applause.
I know. I'll add it in post.
You should
have.
have. Something told me to bring my laptop with all the DJ sound effects, and
Oh.
everything, just to have
Oh my
it.
God,
Just
Adam
in
is
case.
on the fire.
Put it on this one.
You know?
Part
We
two.
need it. Right. You want to crack this one
I
open?
got you.
We need a round of
I
applause.
can send you my drop. Okay, can you get off then?
Oh, we want
Oh,
all
I
of
got
that.
you.
Please,
Need all of that. It's gonna be like that.
Okay.
You know when you hear the Rick Ross,
Maybach music.
exactly.
Right.
When you hear that, okay, can you get off there? You go feel like, ooh, I'm in LA.
See, that's
I
gonna
feel
be our
home.
drop for
Like,
everything.
That's what
You
I'm
don't
feeling.
even know. That's gonna be our drop for
Right.
random.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Make that a
Sound is
promise.
everything.
Our last guest people be promising us stuff. People be promising us things, but never quite. You know.
I hate people who sell wolf tickets.
Oh,
Those are
man,
the worst.
man,
Wolf
man.
tickets.
Wolf
Right.
tickets are the worst.
I'm gonna be
Get
silent.
those-
They be
on
taxing
that.
for They
I'm
tax
gonna
for
just
these
choose
wolf
to be
tickets.
silent.
They tax for the wolf tickets. I'm just saying.
Definitely.
Thanks.
I digress. Right.
So you said you went to Fauché.
Went to Fauché.
Give us some background. Where your landmarks at? Like,
Yeah, so I'm an exposition in Western. I'm a 37 Drive guy.
Okay.
I'm a 36th Street person. I went to Fauché, and at Fauché, that's when I discovered band. And I was like the band leader. And by the time high school hit, 50 Cent dropped, right? And I was in class writing out the band, how to play 50
The
Cent.
notes and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we were performing it at the thing. So we used to have shows, and then what happened was we started having shows, and we started raising money for the school. So my whole 4 years in high school, we raised like damn near almost $1 million for the school, so they can build a new auditorium.
Oh,
that's fire.
Yeah, it was dope.
Wow.
But we used to throw crazy shows, but the music was the main thing. But little did people know that I was the one back there writing all the notes for all the kids. And like,
The
the
mastermind and shit.
mastermind behind it. So when you talk about I found DJing,
yeah.
that's just like
So
my life
music
coming
is
back
a
full
part of you,
circle.
okay.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for a long time.
Well, where does it go? Yeah, where does it go back from? If it started then where does it come from?
I vividly remember having a little recorder, and I remember listening to Aaliyah and Missy and Timbaland.
Okay.
And I remember hearing Timbaland's part, "Baby Girl, Right, that's a banger. Like everybody knows that. So I remember I used to want to record it and sound like it on my little recorder. So I remember having a recorder right there and putting the fan in front of me, right, and then just so I could get that sound.
So you get the sound.
Yeah, so I remember doing little crazy sound stuff like that. So that's why if you look at my bio on Instagram, I don't put DJ, I put sound designer and disc jockey, because I just really feel like I design sounds, because I can really see sounds, like, because you can play music and I can write.
Well, shit, y'all need to collaborate, fellas.
Well, it's a little bit different. I've always said with.
Sorry, guys.
Oh God, it's always something. Either it's a phone call.
No, it's usually Siri. Like, I didn't get that. Like,
right.
ma'am,
bitch, I ain't talking to you. But people that play music, I feel like there's a different element of the musicality, just because your brain has to work a little bit different in order to even.
It's
you know
language.
What I mean?
It's another language. It's like, if you speak a little bit of Spanish, right? When you hear hola, you already know hi, right? So you hear that sound, you already know what that sound looks like on the keyboard. Right. And the same thing, like, if you know how to, the little breaths and the rests and stuff, you can see those, you know? So it's all, like, everything is all, like, music, really, to me. It's like, and then at the same time, I'm accounting, too, so everything is, like, even. It's always a fine balance.
Numbers and dope.
You a business and street nigga, so you got like,
really, I'm really out
book
here.
and street smart.
Get into it.
It.
That's what happened when you grew up on exposition shit.
You better figure something out. Okay, right.
You hanging out with enemies.
What high school
day.
did you go to?
I stayed at Fauché. So
I thought it was a middle school.
So it was junior high to
So
high.
I was my home school was Dorsey and Mayo, because my grandma lived.
Well, thank God.
My grandma. We had two houses, right? One on one side of Western, and one on the other side of Normandy.
Okay.
Right? So one house I could have went to Dorsey. The other house I could have went to Mayo. And both my mom and my grandma said, you ain't going to neither. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'm good at band. I'll just stay in the band at Fauché. And that's what I just did.
So you a Fauché
So is the 87 the year that you were born?
That's the year I was born, for sure.
Okay.
But sometimes when people mess with me, I let them think different.
Oh,
you feel me?
okay.
So 87 would be class of 2005.
Five,
okay.
2 years behind us. We up there.
I think we're seasoned.
Yeah.
Everybody I know.
It's a good age, though. I really fuck with the
I
age.
think
I fuck with my age. I fuck with my generation.
We know how to have conversations still.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then we know how to, like, the tech stuff. Like, we invented all that. Like, there's.
And here's the thing: we didn't have it. Like, growing up, we were outside kids. You know, we had house phones.
Yeah.
You know, we were watching TV on the weekends, playing outside. You know, our thing wasn't cell phones. And then we got MySpace was probably our first introduction to any type of
and then we started coding. You talk about coding. Right.
Yeah.
You talk about editing your top 8. Your
never
the top 16.
Yeah.
Who would know?
You know, my grandma, crazy as it is, my grandma had me in the coding class at USC when I was in 8th grade. So I was like hanging with the lokes.
So she knew.
And then going up there, driving up Jefferson and taking the coding class.
Right.
And then MySpace got cracking. And I was like, oh, this is,
the same.
My grandma was like right ahead of the wave.
Wow.
And then she had me in a SAT prep class too, same time, 8th grade. Like,
shout out to the grannies,
yeah,
y'all.
Granny
always
knew.
holding it
Granny
down.
knew.
Always holding it down.
You know, like, y'all watch Snowfall?
Yeah.
That's the shit that my mama was in. So my grandma was like, hell no, not with Kenny. We ain't gonna let that happen. Not with Kenny. You know?
Right.
So she seen it and she didn't let me fall into nothing. And I love her. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
That is a blessing. Well, we definitely want to get into these topics with you because, you know, we kind of get a little slack sometimes because, you know, we're all females and we have our POVs on our shit. And niggas be on us. They be like, where are the niggas on the show? Like, y'all swear up and down.
I'm here, fellas. We out here.
They swear, like, we're kind of just biased and that we're just shaming niggas and dudes, but we're not.
Nah.
That's why you're here to level us out today.
I'm here. We go talk some sense into them.
Yeah, we want you to level us out a little bit. And I know there's a topic that Mookie kind of really wanted to touch on was that Fallon? One of y'all. What the influence that friends may have in relationships. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you. That's nice. At least you didn't hesitate.
Thank you. That's nice.
Like, you know, niggas be like, well, I think so. It's complicated.
Right.
You know.
It ain't a secret. Shit.
Okay.
I'm outside with it. What's up?
Hey, Kenny girlfriend.
Right. Hey, girl.
Oh, shit. Almost fell. Excuse me. So, yeah, we wanted to touch on that topic. So, how did you want to kind of kick that off? Like, what was your thoughts about it, Janice?
Well, it was just twofold.
Yeah.
We mentioned a little bit before show. Since you are in a relationship, do you feel that your girl, her friends, have any influence over your relationship? Like any influence to her?
I think your friends have every influence on every part of your life.
To what magnitude?
You see,
I heard some types of quotes. It was just like if you take like the top 8 people around you, that's like your average income or something like that. I'm like a numbers guy, right? So if you take that into consideration, all the things that your friends like, and you guys all like have some kind of commonality somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. And then when you start talking about relationships and dudes, oh my goodness, that's probably where you guys probably like have the most in common, but then have the most not in common, right? At the same exact time, right? So now it's like it's but the thing is, what people don't understand is most of the knowledge that you know is the shit that you go through. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So it's like you like all the good things that you like about your friend, all the bad shit that you don't like about them, you kind of absorb too.
Either way,
inherently, right?
Right.
So you start talking about relationships. Right, you can name any situation, and every friend might have you can name any situation, and then every friend might react something different.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And then now you might because of that, you start going to specific friends for specific reasons.
Yeah.
And start getting that one person's perspective.
Right.
And then you start shutting people off. You're like, I'm only going to talk to that person for this.
Yeah.
Right.
This person for that.
That's true.
That person for
That's
this.
true.
So not even realizing that person that you're talking to is like molding you and your ideas and everything. So that's what I mean. So whoever that one friend you talk to about your boyfriend stuff, yeah, they opinion matters.
She's the one that has the most highest, influence over your relationship or your opinion about the relationship.
And so whenever it's an issue, it's always when that person says something. When that person knows it, it's like, damn, you don't like him. I thought that he was like, damn, that's the one person I thought would like him.
Right.
But at the same time, if that person has a red flag, they got a red flag.
It's a reason they know you.
And you trust them with every inch of you for that part of you for a reason. So if it's a red flag, I still think it's you should listen to it,
right?
So I don't think I can't answer good or bad. Remember I told you I'm all about balance, like you feel me? So it's like, yeah, it's good, but then sometimes it could be bad.
You gotta look at it from both sides.
It's good when they're on your side, right? But then it's bad when it's a little animosity there.
I asked because it's twofold. Because I think some guys think that it's way more influence than it really is. Like, you still have your own thoughts.
See, that's the thing. Like, so look, I'm new.
Hold on. You still have your thoughts, like, on your own relationship. That's why I asked. Like, only if you knew. Or sometimes guys feel like, oh, you like that friend don't want y'all to be together. When oftentimes it's very much the opposite of what you think they're giving.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oftentimes you think, oh, this person is rooting against. I've been on all sides of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, that sometimes is so backwards. Right. So I just wanted a man to speak to that.
Gotcha.
Like, if you be strong. I mean, so have you ever had a conversation with your girl where you had to tell her, like, this one don't really... I guess that would be, like, on the opposite end. Opposed to, like, her friends telling you. Have you ever told your girlfriend, like, I don't really know about her energy. Like, that energy is a little bit off.
Yeah, I've had to have all kind of... I think you got to have all kind of awkward conversations with everybody.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's true, too.
Yeah, no, that's real.
Like, it's just honest. Like, if you can't be honest with people, it's just like...
Especially the one you in bed with.
Exactly.
Shit.
Right.
Oh, Jesus. Right.
But I still think you got to have some tact to it.
Right.
You know, you can't just be all like, well, I don't like this person, or I don't like when you talk to this person, or... No, you gotta have some tact with it. You gotta have you gotta have like your reasonings behind it, but then you gotta also respect the relationship that they have that you are not even involved in.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? So, and then I just want to say, most of these niggas don't know nothing about women. They don't know nothing. Like,
here we
they
are.
don't know anything. So
Shit, that's the problem, goddamn.
Niggas
don't even know what the fuck is
I
going on.
can say something as simple like it's dudes that think that girls don't even take women don't take guys out on dates, and I'm like, that's so far from the truth. You feel me? And so it's just when dudes say silly shit like that, I'm like, y'all really don't know chicks,
Right.
Y'all really don't know nothing. You talking about you don't know that,
and that's more way than one.
You know, so
I mean, mentally,
that's
physically.
all I wanted to say.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I mean, I think that pretty much answers.
It covers the whole.
Yeah, because
What's your POV on it? You feel that
right?
That's the same one. I think it's the same one.
It's the same one to be lingering and shit.
Do you feel that a man should have say over, or what's the thing, or is it should friends have the okay to basically license, the relationships or whatever that your friend may be in, whether that be like an actual relationship or whether that be somebody that that they're dating or something. If you see something, if you see red flags or you see something, okay, no, right.
I think we should respect our friends. I think we should respect each other's decisions.
Yeah,
either way.
I don't believe in having too much of an opinion on what anybody is going through.
Right.
Like, I don't insert myself anywhere because that's their lesson to learn at the end of the day. Like, I've always supported whatever it is. Like, if y'all going through it, this may be the season where y'all just going through it. I'm not going to say, oh, you need to dip. Like, I've never been that friend. Y'all witness that of the friend that's like, you need to leave. Unless the motherfucker is like...
choking your ass out in the way that you would not prefer. Like,
right.
He's really trying to hurt you, bitch, in real
that's
way.
not funny, but you cursed out your mom, you fought your father, you lost your job, your credits went down. You know what I mean? Where it's really like, okay, we need to get you out alive.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For
but
your
for
safety.
the most part, no, I don't think a friend should insert themselves in any situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's your relationship, that's your growing pain. You can only support them through it. That's why I ask, because some guys really get upset when
and
they
feel as though there's more influence than not.
The friend is saying, you need to leave him, girl. Like, and those friends are haters.
I mean, do those bitches still really
They
even
exist.
exist?
I don't like the friends,
Girl,
I don't like the
because
homeboys
that
that
nigga
are
girl.
like, that know you in a relationship and that don't respect the relationship. Like, I've been in a situation where I've had a nigga that got some disrespectful homeboys. Like, y'all got bitches at the house shaking ass and shit. And not that I don't trust my nigga, but it be certain situations.
Girl,
like,
okay, well, let's shift
I'm
the
just
conversation.
saying, like, it be certain situations
Right.
where, like, his homeboys, like, he's around all his homeboys are single. None of them been in relationships. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you always going out with your single homeboys and shit, and y'all just kind of popping it every single night. Like,
yeah,
pretty much. Just deal with it.
Do you guys hang out with do you guys hang out with other couples?
Ain't no couples.
Ain't no no.
So
I think people in relationships should hang out with other people in relationships. They should
just like married couples should hang out with married couples.
Not I'm saying like not all the time. I'm just saying I think they should make time to like actively just seek out for it at least once a month maybe, just to get some different perspective, just to be like, oh, see, I knew I wasn't crazy, and then to also hear those stories that you talk about, like. I hate when my guy is doing that, and then the other guy that's doing it can hear it and feel a little guilty about it when his wife is saying it at home, or you know what I mean? He just hearing it from another perspective, and now he got his. And
there's some level of relatability there.
You know, it
you don't feel like,
come
am
off
I
a little
crazy?
different.
Am I going crazy?
It come off a little different. You hear another couple arguing about the same thing, and you feel like, damn, I'm doing that too.
That's what that is.
Like,
double dating,
double dating.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to double date.
Game nights, you know, little small stuff.
Well, okay. Well, what led you to the success in your relationship? You know,
how long y'all been together?
Shit, 8 years, 7
years.
That's
great.
That's beautiful. What's her sign and what's your sign?
She's a Gemini. She's crazy.
What are you?
I'm a Scorpio, so I'm crazy.
Oh wow, this is y'all right here.
Oh my god,
this is Scorpio and the Gemini.
Man, we crazy. We all
inseparable. Best friend, like.
It's cool, but we know what we like, right?
Oh, excuse me.
I'm
a Capricorn.
Yeah.
My mom a Cap.
No cap. My mom too.
Y'all scamming? Oh, goddamn.
Y'all a lot.
Oh, we survived.
Right.
We survived.
And we were better for it. We were better for it.
Shout out
does that
to mom,
mean?
but
Don't do us, honey. Do not do us, because we end the year, we begin the year, we are cracked.
And you know, I really believe in astrology, because a lot of people don't, but I think there's a lot of commonalities in astrology.
Is she a December or a January Capricorn?
December.
Okay.
The end of December.
So it's right around your,
Right there.
Yeah.
December.
When's your girlfriend's birthday?
June 5th.
Okay.
June 5th. We know some other June 5th birthdays. Do we have some other June 5th? Well, we don't.
We got the 6th, the 10th, and the 12th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
the 5th. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And your birthday?
November 10th.
Okay.
You gotta come to my birthday party.
All right. So that's
We
gotta
gotta
come to my birthday
Please,
party.
now we get an invite.
Y'all gotta come see me DJ.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta come see me.
Well, you be at the
DJ.
crack
Come
and
to
shit,
my
so it ain't
birthday
like it's a strong sell.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Strong beginning. Hilarious.
I got you.
Nigga be at the shit. Like,
right. We are there.
Is it a house function or is it gonna be at a club, a spot,
So
a
this,
venue?
I don't know if you. I threw a prom for my birthday 3 years ago now.
Oh, that's dope. That concept is dope.
So I'm
We
running.
saw it, but we weren't invited.
Right.
I'm doing it again. So
You better get the trio involved. I don't know what
I mean, if we really want to take it there, I mean,
What Crenshaw
because I don't
homegirls you
sell
got?
wolf tickets. If y'all, we can do like an episode in the prom, and I don't give a shit what's
That'd be
cracking. We
tight.
can do
Trio
whatever.
goes to prom and shit
You
again.
know,
be
like
cute.
y'all
That would be
interview
great.
people while they walking down the red carpet.
Right.
That'd be
Okay.
kind of fun.
I want to redo prom.
I want to start. I
all
want to do
over.
like a challenge for people to doing champagne parties and stuff. Like it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened the last time, and I'm like, damn, I
You
didn't
heard it
even
here
think of that.
first.
That it was gonna be
Right.
Yeah. Oh damn, I did just
Exclusive.
announce it. Huh?
You
running prom back, y'all.
Concept, though.
Yeah, we running prom back.
Insert drop.
But I got to start planning it now anyway because November's around the corner. So
Well, let me go get my dress from JCPenney.
so definitely we running prom back.
Go to Penny's to get my dress.
and have it refitted.
Bitch,
You gotta put it on.
Go refit it. Hilarious.
Refitted.
Coals and
Get
shit.
my shit tightened
Right.
up and shit. That sounds fun.
Yeah. Prom is gonna be fun. You gotta come for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the
So,
invite.
well, the question was, I don't know how we got all the way up there. The question was,
birthdays and shit.
Right.
My
the
bad.
question, I guess, so to streamline the question, what has been, I guess, like your mainstay in being able to cultivate a healthy relationship? You guys have been together for 8 years, which is amazing. It's just, in this time.
I mean, I just think like having those awkward conversations, like I said earlier. Just trying to always just like I don't want to like compare it to work, but it's just like when you're at work and your supervisor likes things a certain way, and so you just like I'm gonna just do it this way, just so I don't say shit. That's all a relationship is. You feel me? Just like I'm gonna do all the stuff that I know she likes. Because at the end of the day, it's like, are you learning or are you not learning?
Yeah.
You know I don't like this. You feel me? So
Right.
now for me, it's just like, shoot, I know she like it. So like the other day, I was just like, hey, let's go to dinner because I know you like dinners.
Yeah.
We went to dinner in 2 months. And
Right.
I've been busy working.
That's dope.
Right.
So I just have to just, let me do that. If I'm in the store and I see
No
some flowers, let me just grab
slacking,
some flowers because I
yeah.
know she appreciates it. But it's gonna hurt me. You
We
feel
got
me?
any
So-
homeboys.
I do. I got a lot of homies. Actually, I know a lot of people that have met at my parties and got married. At least 20.
What
Well,
That's dope.
I'm coming
At
in my
least 20
prom dress.
couples. At least 20 couples.
Coming in my prom
With my
dress.
glass slipper, nigga, what's
Right.
happening? Right.
Dead
Okay.
ass. At least 20 couples got married at one of my that I met at some of my
that's fire.
parties.
So you doing some Match.com shit at the same
Right.
time?
You know,
Right.
I'm all about good energy, man. So when
Kenny
you put a lot of
Connects and
people with
Kenny
good energy,
Connect.
I fuck with that.
The funniest shit.
Running it up.
Right.
The funniest shit.
Right. Right.
I don't want no scammers. No.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
want-
cool
I'm not
on
scamming
all
bitch.
that.
I'm just
And
saying.
you know it's
I
crazy,
mean,
like, and you know what you say, like what?
I'm tired of it all.
Me
The
and-
D-boys
me
and
and-
shit.
Me and my chick, we like grew up the same. Like we both grew up on Exposition.
Okay.
You know, like,
Seeing the same backdrop
like,
of
you feel
life,
me?
and then
So I actually went to college, so I needed a chick who grew up on Exposition to understand this life, this thug life that's out here.
The
that
balance.
a lot of people don't even know exists.
Yeah.
And then with another that knew what it was like to move into college
Yeah.
and understand the growing pains of going to college
Yeah.
and finishing college and stuff like that. Because I did the same shit.
yeah,
Oh.
You feel me? I need somebody who can just.
some commonality.
Understand.
What does she do?
She's a tax accountant.
Okay, so y'all both with the numbers.
Yeah, we both
okay,
with the
well, shit. Well, give me a card and shit. What's the most? I got one
Right.
child, one
Yeah.
dependent.
Right.
What can we
Gotcha.
do?
One
Right.
dependent.
Got you. Hey,
I need help with my budget.
See, and you know,
I'm
see,
trying to
and-
figure out this
Oh my
credit
God.
shit.
What can we do?
I'm trying to
The
purchase
credit
a
shit for
home.
real.
Please,
Yes.
please.
I had somebody call me today. It was like, "Hey
First-time
man, you heard about
program
this
and
tax
shit.
credit?" And I was like, "Nah, but good looking."
Yeah, no, it's good. What's cracking? It's
I'm
going
like,
up.
that's the kind of friends you need in your life. You feel
It's
me?
going up. It's going up. Okay, well, that's
Oh, man.
beautiful.
We
That's
just talked
dope.
about gatekeeping, people who keep information, resourceful information.
Oh my God, I hate those people. Those
Oh
are
my
the worst.
God.
Bring me back for that
Listen,
one.
we've been
We
dealing
doing
with
again.
that.
We've been talking about that for like the last
Lord.
2 weeks.
Right, we said right.
I'm done with it. We just said what we said. I said what I said.
We have said
You said
all
what
we
you
can say about
said.
it.
Right.
How do you feel, Kenny?
About
About people who,
gatekeepers?
people who just withhold
I'm the
information.
1,000, the complete opposite of gatekeeping. I'm like, come with it. Like, put
Yeah.
the homies on. Like,
Thank
open
you.
the fucking gate and let the niggas in. Like,
Yeah.
kick that motherfucker down, let us in.
Right.
That's the only way we achieve
A lot of
anything.
people, anybody
you know?
I feel like that call themselves gatekeepers just don't want to be outpaced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess they feel like they want to
It's
be able to
insecure.
hold this power, to hold their position, and they don't want anybody outpacing them or feeling like they can one up them, which is kind of fucked up. Because I feel like it's enough for all of us to eat.
You know
Yeah,
those
and
kids
You know
in
what I'm
school.
saying? It's enough for all of us to eat.
But the more you
Yeah.
put people on, you get to have that on your stripes as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I
You
helped
think they
you,
ain't
I
gonna-
helped you, I helped
They're
you,
not
I
gonna
helped
big
you.
you up like this is how I got my
Yeah.
start. This is how I got into.
Yeah, I don't know
And,
what that's
and be
about.
clear, like gatekeeper, just at this point, it's just a noun. Like it represents so many different things. That's
Yeah.
what noun represents. Yeah. So it could be. I'm just talking about just gatekeeper of information, not
Yeah.
even position. Just
Yeah.
literally like, hey, you heard about this tax credit? Like
Yeah.
as easy as that is. Like, no, I didn't, but thanks. Let me look into it. So then I could tell my woman, she could tell her sister, and so on and so forth. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
never know who
But
that could help.
People just don't pass simple shit along.
I mean, inherently though, niggas just always want to stun on each other. So like that's
It's
just
the
another
crab
thing
in
we
the
need to-
barrel.
yeah,
We
gotta
already
get
know.
out of that.
Yeah, it's a lot of
So it's just like
Things
it's
we gotta-
and that's why it's like you can point those people out, and that's why it's like when I see those people, I'll be like, kick him out of like,
Yeah.
kick him
And
out.
I'm
Like,
sure
you know what I
you
mean?
see
Like,
him if
You're
you're
not
on the
allowed.
scene
You see
and
him,
you're in
like,
that
kick him out
Hollywood
of there.
scene and you're kind of like moving and shaking around
Yeah.
and you see it. Like, I'm sure you see it all the time.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
in
We see you.
everything.
You ain't getting by.
Be your own homies too. Shit. Don't matter.
Hello. Well,
I'm trying to go live on our Twitch account that I do every week, but Christian must ask.
I'm hearing the buttons and shit. We had a specific segment that we wanted to do when it's kind of like Ask the Homie segment. We all have like personal questions that we want to ask you and just kind of get your opinion.
Ask Kenny.
Like just that's good. Ask Kenny.
Okay.
So what we want to do is I'll just kind of kick it off because I have a personal situation that I'm going through. And I just need your real honest advice. Like you just like sis, you tripping, like drop the net, whatever. Like give it to me straight. Okay?
I give it to you. I give it to you straight.
Okay, so we definitely. I'm not gonna say no names this time, but so I have been in an entanglement with somebody.
Bitch, I'm about to get up out of here once again.
That's a good song.
I'm about to leave.
I've been in an entanglement with somebody, right? And I've been knowing this person for a minute now. You know, it's probably maybe 5-6 years. We've always been friends, but we've always, you know, we talked here and there, text here and there, social media here and there. We just started kind of recently kicking it in March. Instantly just had sex. Right? I'm just kidding. Listen, we don't have no filter on this show. Like, the nigga know who he is at this point. So
we had sex. It's hilarious.
I mean, we did. We had sex. So we started having sex. We started having sex a lot. And it was no, like... And I guess this is the problem with a lot of situations. There was just nothing kind of, like, set up front of what it should be or what my expectations are going into it. Because I like this nigga now. Yeah. I'm, like, dickmatized. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm dickmatized, and now I'm like, now we're going, 5-6 months in, and now kind of like, I'm almost like in the back of my head, like, well, what are we doing? You know how girls are like, what are we doing? Not that I want you to be my boyfriend tomorrow and shit, but I kind of do though.
That's the funniest shit.
It's like I kind of do, and I know it's early, but then I guess I should have set that boundary off top, like, you know, like, what do you want? Like, are you looking for anything serious? And I didn't. And now I'm kind of stuck because I'm at a point now where I'm like, I feel like I've given maybe too much up too soon, probably. And I gave it all. And he, you know,
I'm about to walk out.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna just wrap it up.
I want Kenny's POV.
Okay, great.
Of course.
Kenny gonna give it to me straight. So I feel like I just gave it up too soon because, like I said, now I feel like I'm wrapped kind of tight. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, nigga, you ain't getting none no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm trying to hold the kitty back now because I'm like,
what we doing?
And he not like, he kind of giving me he going around the whole question.
I mean, shit.
Oh, don't turn into a nigga now, Kenny. I mean, shit.
You talk about, we keeping it 100, right?
Let's keep it 100.
Shit. You a grown-ass woman. So, you said y'all started something.
A certain way.
And you didn't like what it was, then y'all kept it pushing, and you didn't like where it was going?
No, I do. We've been kicking it. We've been having fun. We are like, we real compatible, like for real. And we can kick it without having sex. It's not just, I don't think it's just based around sex. Yeah. But then kind of when I kind of put it out there, I was really vulnerable with the nigga and just said, like, this is what I want. This is kind of what I'm looking for. I'm at the point in my life, this is what I'm kind of, chasing right now. And he was skated around the whole shit. Like,
not skated, bitch.
He did. That nigga went all the way around the whole subject.
We're going with these, right?
Yeah, like, I'm like, you're not going to answer the question. You're not going to say nothing regarding what I just said.
How many years?
We've been friends. We've been knowing each other for like 5 or 6. And we just started messing around like in March.
Fuck.
And it just kind of went full, like, the chemistry is crazy. Like, it kicked off quick. And it was just like...
shit.
So, like, maybe I should just enjoy the space that we're in and just leave it at what it is and not put too much emphasis on, what I want it to be.
I think you might have to just do that. Honestly.
Just enjoy what it is.
It just... first of all, you said it was an entanglement, right? So... if the nigga skated on you,
an entanglement.
My nigga skated on you. That nigga, maybe he just grew up and he said, "I'm over this shit."
Well, no, he's still present. That's the thing. He's still present. He didn't go anywhere.
He skated on the conversation.
Oh, he skated on the conversation. I thought he said he skated on you.
No.
That's why I was like,
no, he's still present. No, he has not gone anywhere. He's still very present.
So
we talk all the time. But I basically just kind of presented like, okay, so what are we doing? I had to kind of like snatch the cat back a little bit. Like, what are we doing? Like,
snatch the cat.
I mean, at the end of the day, then if that's what happened, because I thought you said this nigga just skated on you, just kind of disappeared.
No,
like,
when I brought the conversation up to the table, like, what are we doing? Like, this is kind of how I'm feeling about.
He danced around it a little bit. He didn't want to really talk about that.
Then I think.
And I asked him, like, are you in a relationship with somebody, nigga? That you just never said anything? Are you dating somebody? He's like, no. So I'm like, okay, so you just want to be like,
no.
Like, so what are we doing?
I like you.
Yeah.
We're not gonna take it to the next level.
I like you a lot.
I like you.
Yeah, like, what are we doing?
I think you gotta fucking shit. I don't know. I'm hiding. Shit. I didn't know that's where we was going, but shit.
I want you to tell me the real. Like, I mean, because I don't know these things. I'm thinking like, okay, as a man, like, what is he thinking?
I know. Let's get some more wine.
As a man, what is he thinking?
That's a good
question.
Thinking, I need to make a grown up fucking decision. That nigga is thinking, fuck, we're here. That nigga is thinking, God damn, I never thought we was gonna be here, but we're fucking here. And so now, bring that shit up again then. And if he skate on you again, then you gotta make.
Because I haven't had sex with him since I brought up the subject.
Well, shit.
When did you bring up the subject?
Bitch, excuse me.
You gotta give me. You gotta answer my question.
Right? Like, it wasn't 2 days ago.
Recent transaction.
What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Y'all scandalous?
That's the
Because
question.
if now you asking me the question, what do you want? You want that nigga?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and he
yes.
don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he don't.
He don't what?
He don't want. He don't want to take it to that level.
I don't know. He's been skating around it.
Then I think you got your answer.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
This is the Scorpio section
Well,
over here.
we're gonna take a break.
Break, please.
We're gonna take a break.
Cut the tape. No.
Cut the beat.
I'm gonna stop playing with my hair, y'all.
God.
Next episode, I promise. That's
No,
it.
you're right.
That's it.
And I think that's the harsh reality. I think that's what I didn't want to kind of like have to face. Like, well, bitch, he ain't checking for you like that.
It can be. We'll just ask Kenny. This is not bitch. Look,
Ask the Scorpio.
Maybe
ask the
maybe
Scorpio
he
and
ain't
shit.
checking for me like that. And I think he fucks with me, but maybe not to the capacity where he wants to be in a relationship.
Niggas be having options too.
Like, he got options.
And
This
you,
nigga got options.
As do you.
Yeah.
So, you know how that shit go?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I feel like niggas be needing to feel like you gotta pass a certain, like, time period. Like, it's bitches you competing with that may have been in a nigga life for, like, years. And niggas be feeling loyalty to bitches like, she know me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got, like, a relationship. She know me on different levels. Like, I got a certain bond with her. It take a long time to connect with somebody and bond with somebody. And for a nigga to even trust you enough to even let you into that kind of space.
But then what about the people who meet and they be married quick? Like, you been with this nigga forever and met this bitch and now they married. Like, what about those?
Sometimes
the thing is, niggas, nobody's honest with each other.
True.
That's
we
true.
never hear them like 2 years down the line and see where they
Nobody's
at.
ever honest with each other.
That's
And especially
true.
niggas who get married, nigga, that's the one stat that's the fucking skewedest in the world. It's more niggas who get divorced. You feel me? The divorce rates are getting at the highest at the most. People are waking up every day realizing that they don't like each other. And they sitting around motherfuckers that they
and
fucking
I know he
hate.
didn't come into like the situation that we started like 100 like, oh, these are all my bitches. Like, he not about to tell me that. Like, oh, these are all my bitches and these are all the hoes I'm fucking. Like,
why not?
No,
Can we get?
Because they not doing that though. You know niggas ain't doing that because they not doing that.
They like a bitch because you ain't doing it.
I mean, is that what you wanted?
So, like,
is that what you wanted?
What going? I mean, to me, it was just like we've been cool, we've been kicking it, we've been friends. We got into a situation, and then it just kind of just took off, and it didn't stop.
Yeah.
And it moved quick, real quick. So that's all. And then I started like, and then we just started hanging around each other more, started talking more, and we started getting into that space. And then I started discovering that I started really fucking with this nigga. I'm like, okay, I really fuck with him. Like it seemed like we're compatible, especially when it comes to like our passions and music. He's a creative. Like I need to be with another creative. I don't want no offense to no 9-to-5 nigga, because I'm a 9-to-5er, but I'm just saying somebody that understands the grind and the hustle of being a creative.
Yeah.
I get that. Yep.
So we share that same space, and we can talk hours about that, you know. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm just like, Lord, is he the one? Maybe not.
Maybe
but
not. Right. I feel like he is. I like him.
I like him a lot, but yeah. So, well, I guess there goes that.
As she talks herself through the whole shit is the funniest shit.
I really did.
That's the funniest shit. Do I have any questions?
Any comments, Kenny?
I know any comments.
Right.
Concerns?
I mean, it sounds like I gave her my answer.
Right.
I gave my honest opinion.
Not really.
Right.
I mean,
text a nigga when you leave up out of here. So is that what we doing? Like,
right.
okay.
Can we talk and shit?
Right.
Niggas hate that. Can we talk?
Can we talk?
But I think I'm getting to the point in relationship spaces where it's like, I'm going to speak up.
Yeah.
Like, I think before it was like, let me not do that. Like,
rock
overthinking a lot of spaces. Let me not rock the boat. But I feel like as long as I'm having sex with you, then I can ask you what I fucking want to as it pertains to us. You know what I mean? And if you can't handle it, then we could fall back. Okay. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily at a loss. Like, I don't think I should tiptoe around how I'm feeling anymore. Not saying you're doing that, Chris. I'm just saying on my own shit, because I really used to be like that. Like, let me dudes don't like that going against how I feel, and I think that's totally bullshit. Now 100%. At 36, nigga, fuck you.
Fuck you talking about,
He older than us.
Like,
he older than us.
Not much older.
I know, but I thought we were.
He got a year on us.
Oh, okay. So same, right?
Yeah, same. You know,
parent just kind of had sex a little earlier, but right. But yeah, so fuck that.
Well.
So what do you have for us, Fallon? What's going on in that?
To pick up the mood and shit. God damn. So I have any questions? Let me ask a relationship question since you've been with your person for 8 years. Like, what do you do in the periods of time where you feel like, you know, are we really about to be together like forever? Like, is this really like a forever thing? Or is this like, have you ever felt moments where you felt like your relationship was challenged and you had to really...
Everybody go through their shit, you feel me? So shit. I mean, when niggas go through their shit, they gotta bond together and go through that shit together.
You have to take the walk together. You have to make the decision.
Because when you go through your shit, that's when you realize everybody out here is against you, and they not on. I thought you think niggas got the same good intentions, and then you realize niggas don't got good intentions.
Right.
You feel me? So then you realize you gotta fucking just band together and just be like, damn.
Fuck everybody. It's
fuck
us against everybody.
It's really us against the world.
Yeah. I need your answers to not be so quick and concise and like you
have
these three liners. You have these three liners.
I mean, is this the relationship episode too?
Yeah. It's always the relationship episode.
It just feels like everything is about the relationship. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, we're women and we gonna ask a man.
It was just we told you people felt like we never have a guy on the show to rebut anything that we say
that we talk about.
So we brought a guy on just to kind of give either you're gonna agree or tell us that we're completely wrong on our thought process within a relationship.
One major thing that we talked about that I think is good to mention now that we have a man here, I said, and you know they chimed in as well or whatever. That was probably like our most highly watched episode is where I said all men cheat at some point in the tenure of their relationship. If you're together with a woman for 10 years, somewhere out of those 10 years you're gonna have like a fall. And a cheating to me is anytime you've abandon the commitment that you've made with your partner, things that you wouldn't do in front of them. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't even necessarily have to be physical. That could be, you know, having an inappropriate conversation or an emotional attachment or some type of anything. It could really be anything.
I hear you.
Do you feel like that's accurate?
I feel like all niggas ain't shit.
Oh my God. Can we cheers to that?
I can say that.
Let's cheers to that. Let's cheers to that.
I feel like all niggas.
And that's all that really needs to be said.
Wait, what?
To me, that's all that really needs to be said.
Repeat that one more time.
If we want to take it there, I just feel like all niggas ain't shit. So I mean, the thing is,
well, you heard it from a man.
I feel like I feel like all niggas ain't shit, but I feel like everybody ain't shit at the same time.
That's real shit,
right?
That's real shit.
So, but the thing is about like, especially if we're talking about cheating specifically, sometimes it's easy to just chime in and just be like, "Damn, that nigga ain't shit for doing that," right? Mm-hmm. But we can never say a nigga ain't shit for doing something else or a nigga ain't shit for doing something else because nobody know your shit.
Right, your personal business, yeah.
You feel me? So it's easy to call a nigga out and just be like, nah, nigga, you ain't shit. Whatever for this.
Right.
But everybody cannot be shit for several fucking reasons. You feel me? So I just feel like when people
isolate that
one topic. You feel me? I just feel like,
well, that's a big topic though, nigga. Like you fucked it, you fucked my sister, nigga. That's kind of fucked up.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I was late on the bills a couple of months or whatever. I was going shopping, buying bags and shit. But nigga, like we made it. But like I didn't want you to fuck my fucking sister, nigga. Yeah, that was fucked up. Okay, well I think. Saying niggas ain't shit, but then saying we all ain't shit, it's basically just kind of like the connotation of we all have fallen short. Exactly. We all will fall short in different areas or in the same area because we never talk about women cheating.
Yeah.
And we
They do a lot. As a DJ, I see that shit every fucking day.
We cheat.
I see everybody ain't shit. I'm saying, I see that.
What does that mean? You be seeing other couples in? You see somebody?
Nah, I'm just saying. I just see a lot of shit that people would not like to talk about on air like this.
Right.
That goes down.
It's open. Right.
All the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
Right. So
that's just my conversation. I mean.
Yeah, I think that's a good POV.
We didn't bring out the wheel, huh?
Oh, we didn't, but
we can just ask some crazy questions.
Well, okay,
well, since we're... Can I take a piss?
Sure.
Take a quick intermission, yes.
You got, come on, you got 2 minutes.
It's up the hallway to the right.
I didn't know we had a time.
Straight down the hall to the right, and it's dark.
Yeah,
don't step on the cats.
Don't step on the cats.
Know where you at. That's kind of crazy, though.
Oh, my God.
All men ain't shit.
Sounds like you said humans ain't shit.
Yeah, he did.
He rebutted that afterwards, but he's basically like Fallon said, like everybody has their,
Well, we got our shit. I think it's different.
Women had their shit too. We ain't
whatever.
Not like
whatever.
Acting like we just
My
holier than thou.
takeaway was thug it out with your partner.
Because ain't shit out here.
Wisely. And I think it's twofold. I think as you grow in your relationship and as you grow, you realize, well, I'm not even say relationship. You realize that it really ain't shit out here.
Right.
On some real shit. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of soulless fly niggas out here. You know what I mean? And it truly sucks.
That's the worst.
You know
Those
what
are
I
the worst
mean?
ones.
Like just spiritually
void.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like on some real shit, because you get to a point where you appreciate just like, I'm with my woman, my kids, we at the house, nigga, we laughing, we cooking, we looking at movies, friends come over.
Right.
Like you start to value different things, and it's kind of like when I look around the landscape, it's like they still don't. So just so many guys, just ugh.
And that's the reason why niggas are chasing multiple women, or they looking for something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They
or running from something.
Or running for something.
They're looking, or they're right, and then I feel like they looking for some type of love. They're looking to be taken care of.
Yeah.
I think the same way women are chasing after different niggas is to feel something, to take care of something.
Right.
I think a lot of people don't trust their own ability to take care of themselves.
Yeah,
you know, and
that's
I
a great
think
point.
they really need to be in somebody else's care.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, oh, if I'm with this person, I know I'll be good. You know what I mean? And it's like trusting your own ability.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because people be just scared to try, scared to succeed. That shit is real.
And sometimes we just have to take
Kenny,
it.
Oh, no, you good. You
with them shades on.
no, you can just...
If y'all want to see his stance on this wall behind this ring light,
that was funny.
that was the funniest shit I seen at the corner of my eye. Like, what the fuck is going on?
This is our most organic show there is.
It is.
But, okay,
Straight up.
We're gonna pivot a little bit because you DJing, because you did Juneteenth, and because you represented LA. Who's on your LA radar right now? Like, yeah, up and coming, or like they got a set at your party. If they don't got a set, they got a record. Artist. I'm only talking about artists. Yeah, for sure. They got a set or they got a song. Maybe
I try to play all the locals that I fuck with really heavy on my shows.
Like who?
Well, let us know so we can let
especially all the
people
niggas
know.
that dropping new music. So, like Airplane James, he up and coming, right?
Well, we got a huge fan of Airplanes.
Right,
Yeah,
so
and
I'm
Sham.
always throw the Airplane in there,
For
right?
sure.
Always got Blast in there. Always got fucking Bino in there. Blue Bucks is for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who else? I'm trying to think of somebody new that I just started playing.
That maybe everybody
Holland
doesn't
is.
know.
He just dropped a new record.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Familiar with him?
Gino Hayes, he just got a new record that's hard too. Okay. Man just released a new project. I don't know if I remember Man. Man used to go hard. He just released a new project.
Is it MANN?
MANN. He got that song Buzzing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couple people, couple names.
Yeah, so check him out. I know Prop just dropped something new. I liked his whole rollout. I know he's not a new artist, never, but I like his
Coffee and
Kush. He had the mugs at first.
Yeah.
I loved his rollout, and I love his visual.
You kind of are a new
projects.
artist every time you drop. In today's time, I feel like you kind of are a new artist. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
true.
You still, especially if you're trying to like gain or garner like new attention or a bigger audience or whatever. You kind of are dropping new every single time. So
I think he got
for
his
him to
little
approach it like
trusted
that with him being a
followers,
vet, like it's kind of dope. He still cares, like which is
Absolutely.
dope too. Yeah.
Absolutely. I love what
Diamond.
he's doing.
355.
And then we got, of course, Payday LA. Shout out to El Prez with that platform of, kind of discovering and putting on for LA talent. And, I went to After Church on, it was a Sunday with AJ. She performed, AJ the one performed, and I was just so in awe, like, of how many people are really out here that are not discovered that can blow.
Yeah, that are really
can get off. Like, you have to go. Shout out to Mars, because After Church LA is fire. The band is fire. The vibe is fire. I like intimate. And this is when everybody's phone is just up and everybody's actually enjoying the music. It's and we're such a tough crowd. You know, when it comes to LA, motherfuckers want to sit on their phone. They want to be too cool to dance and shit. Like, nigga, get up and dance. Like, it's okay to vibe to the music.
Right.
It's okay to vibe to the music.
Right.
Motherfuckers want to be on their phone too cool to act like they can't listen to some music and enjoy the festivities.
Right.
But this is actually the opposite of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that so what he does, something that he does that I like, he splits up the room. So, for example, he played Mario Just a Friend. So the right side has to sing against the left side.
Oh.
So basically, whoever knows the words the best. Like, so of course, our side, when we was the loudest, we was the most pumped, we knew all the words.
Right.
And so he splits up the room and he'll just play like an old school song. And
he
it's like
really makes it about the music.
Yeah.
Right.
And
That's
just the
what
artistry of the
actor.
music. And he throws in the old school and the new school. And then you have of course, the vibe of the band. And it's just super intimate in there. There's food, there's drinks. And then you just... you're discovering new talent. That's what I like. I want to know who's
so
next.
needed.
Who's out there.
Yeah, we need the
there. And it's a
platforms
variety
for
from artists,
sure.
rappers. There was a girl up there playing like the bass. I mean, it was a lot of dope talent. So shout out to Mars for After Church. And then, of course, El Prez has Payday LA. His lineup is so good. Drebo's performing.
That's how I found Airplane.
Yeah.
On Payday LA. So, well, shout out to Payday.
They had me do they asked me to make a playlist.
Oh, fire.
They gave me a list of all the artists that they was gonna have that on the next
Okay.
bill. So I went through every song that all the artists had.
Like,
and I made like a 25.
Have you been doing the playlist, or you just done
I did that one.
Okay, got it.
That shit was fun.
Okay. That's dope.
And I DJ'd a couple of the paydays too. That was fun.
Yeah.
Nice. This is some
I
real
think the
LA
next
shit.
one is on. The next one is next Tuesday. Is that the 31st? I think. Whatever next Tuesday is.
So yeah.
Yeah. So they have a new location downtown.
It's more like I'm hungry. Goddamn.
Where Kaylin,
Where Kaylin's event was. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So it's gonna be at that same exact spot.
Okay.
Yeah. The shout out to everybody putting on for local, like myself.
Ooh.
If you missed the event, I don't know.
Bitch.
We're going to go back to a couple episodes. You're a hater. Unless you just didn't know about it, because Kenny wasn't there, so I'm going to assume Kenny didn't know about it.
I didn't know about it.
Okay, that's cool. We're going to give you a pass. But
you got to let me know about your event.
But LA was out, and I'm still very on a high from it, because it was a huge success for LA talent, for everybody that was involved.
Christian's referring to her Men in Music event that was
On the Murray Park at the
yes,
Regency
yes,
in July. And so I'm working with the Regency now. Having a residency. We're just trying to work out the kinks a little bit, but I will have a residency at the Regency, and it's gonna be a R&B, jazz, poetry kind of vibe. Something that we kind of missing a little bit.
Love Jones side of the game.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what we fire.
Yeah.
So we just want to bring out, all R&B talent, anybody that, is good with poetry, spoken word. That was actually Janice's idea to implement that, the poetry, spoken word, and then they want to add a little bit of jazz. So anybody that knows how to play any like jazz instruments or anything like that, we want you involved.
Bring back the slam. Were you guys familiar with Slam Night at Fairfax? It used to be every Tuesday. That shit used to be amazing. That little feel would be super, super dope. Mixed in with some R&B. That's nice. So that's the feel that Chris was going for. Like date night, come out, catch a vibe.
Have a cocktail with your man and hear some music. Hear
something
nice
grown,
yeah.
something nice.
We need those.
I got to run all that shit back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because we don't really have any too many spots to go to like that.
And then
You know
local
what I
like
mean?
that.
Especially local. Like Hollywood, I think, has run its course to me.
We ran through
And
that
I think
shit.
ran through it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just age or we just kind of ran through
Not
it.
going
You know
to
what I
Hollywood
mean?
for
Like,
nothing.
right.
I like DJing the house party. That's my favorite shit to do.
Yeah.
All the
That's
private
so
little house
fun.
parties. put
I don't want to go to a
Right.
house party. I haven't been to a house party since
Forever.
shit.
I still want to do our New Jack. We've been wanting to do a New Jack swing party for years.
I've been keep trying to put it on people.
Right,
I'm
I've
trying to
been
put it on my
trying to-
dick and shit. Like, we're gonna make your 40th
the
move.
idea
No,
to you,
that
but
shit was dope.
we're huge fans of the 90s. Like, that's our shit. Our era is the 90s. We love 90s R&B, hip-hop, and we always wanted to do like a New Jack swing party.
That should be
that
cracking.
era.
That era.
shit,
The New
that
Jack
The
dope.
New
swing.
Jack swing era.
The New Jack swing, that whole
Like, come with the
90s
fit.
R&B.
So basically,
With
come
the
with the whole
music
fit. Come with the Nino
and the
Brown, like New Jack
vibe.
City
We don't have
kind of
that.
like
That'd
aesthetic.
be epic.
And
We'll
play
do
that
that
era of
anyway.
music.
Yeah,
Or just
we'll
New
do
Jack
that.
swing.
Right.
like
On our
that
own
shit.
shit.
The whole
his whole
city will
life.
go up for that shit.
Yeah. I agree. We were going to do a party like that for years. We've been talking about it, never like. And we actually pitched the idea to Artistic like years ago, and we were going to do it. It was just a lot of shit that everybody was busy, just never came into fruition. But it was something that we wanted to do.
Yeah, it's a lot going on function.
Yeah. Even through the pandemic and shit, y'all got y'all vaccines and shit, so y'all moving and scraping it.
Somebody was in the inbox like, y'all got a vaccine card. I'm like, Kaiser, give them to you.
Excuse me?
Not the vaccine card.
Where to get them from?
Niggas are selling vaccine cards. That's OD.
I mean, shit, let me learn how to make it. All hustles in and shit.
No, for real. That's $100 a pop for a vaccine
they tried
card.
to act like they arrested some niggas for that shit.
Well, there goes that.
For the cover cards, for the fake cover cards.
Try to deter people from doing it. They said we're arresting people. Stop.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
How y'all know if it's fake or not, though? Like,
you're the biggest crook.
Christian tried to flash her COVID card at the concert for Rick James this weekend. Them motherfuckers was like, bitch, you have not got your second dose yet.
Right, you're not full.
That's hilarious. Like, bitch, please, you are not fully vaccinated and shit. I'm like, damn, y'all OD. I will not be getting that booster. Y'all can keep that
excuse
shit.
me, here you go.
She just got jabbed that day. She like, excuse me, wait a minute.
They cut my shit all over.
Y'all tried it.
Excuse me, thank you.
So, Kenny, where can we find you? Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Kennysays, Twitter, Kennysays. You can find me on my website, thekennysayshow.com.
Beautiful. You're really our second guest. That's special. Like, you really, we only have one other guest.
Yeah, I'm really our second guest.
Yeah, literally our second
17
guest.
episodes.
So that's kind of a big deal.
Thank you.
Those are the sound effects for tonight.
Right. Until you send us some drops and shit. But thank you for chilling with us. Thank you for clearing up a lot of our relationship stuff and giving us some answers. I hope you guys are thoroughly satisfied. But we do appreciate you coming up here to kick it with us for a little bit.
Thank you.
And sharing with us. And we'll be at the party. We're interviewing. We don't know. We'll talk.
Yeah, we're going to be in there. So.
Pull up. That shit will be cracking.
Pull up and shit.
We gotta start at Valley Ridge in the morning and shit.
Nigga, we at the door and can't get in. Like,
all right, I'll make sure.
Oh my
I'll make sure y'all.
Do not ask for nigga. I start texting you like, nigga, we can't get in.
No, I'll make sure y'all VIP, no trip.
That's
right. Y'all heard it.
Yeah.
All right, until next time.
Until next time, I bid you adieu. I stole that.